had such a blast doing the style of last week's Q&A that I thought, let's do this again, but this time with a little help from my friend, my alter ego. Though, I feel like I'm already regretting this decision. Oh, what's to regret? People get a double dose of this handsome face. I know, but sometimes when I get too positive, then you get too negative to try to balance it out or whatever, to try to start an argument. Me? Negative? Never! I just consider myself to be a thought-provoking pot stirrer. Big difference. Roll the first question. If you were the president of U.S. Soccer or the commissioner of MLS, what's the one thing that you would do to make the sport bigger and better in this country?
We need some better coaches or something in the men's development.
I would market the sport to young people.
Show how different MLS is to current sports markets in America, but show why that's also a good thing.
More broadcasting channels all across the world.
I think you just need to let it naturally happen. You can't really force people into liking something.
Improve MLS by removing the salary cap.
Get more money to the clubs.
I would try to sign players when they're at their peak, not when they're about to retire.
Is add a second division.
Make a second and third division.
I would get rid of the playoff system.
I'd start urging teams to start buying more young stars so we can get away from that title of being classified as a retirement league.
Promotion relegation system in the MLS.
Promotions and relegations. Relegation. Promotion.
Promotion and relegation system.
For relegation and promotion.
Promotion and relegation system.
Promotion, relegation. Relegation and promotion.
Okay, wait. Time out. Even though I agree with all of you about having promotion and relegation in this country because I think it would be super cool, our infrastructure just isn't there yet. That is such a cop-out answer. If they really wanted to do it, they could do it. If they thought it could make them money, they would do it, and they haven't. Thus proving that the owners, who are a bunch of smart people, have clearly bought into the current system. Didn't these owners make their money by being capitalists? This is not a capitalist system. Well, maybe there's just a long game being played that we're unaware of. Or maybe they're making it up as they go. Be honest though, is US Soccer or MLS ready to really organize 2 or 3 thriving leagues in this country? They're too busy trying to expand to 30 teams like all the other big sports leagues here. Then what? At times this sport feels regionalized, so how do we get everyone here in this country to care, to be engaged? I don't know what. I'll tell you. You give everyone a chance to get to the top. For example, do you want the lovely people of Chattanooga to care about MLS? Well, then you give their current 4th Division side a roadmap to get there. And that roadmap is promotion relegation because then they're a part of the conversation. Right now, they're not a part of it. I love your idealism, but it's not happening. Next question. Okay, so you're about to play in the biggest game of your life. What song or what style of music are you listening to really pumps you up, just really gets you into it, you know?
EDM.
Anything romantic to get me in that vibe and mood.
The song would be Here Comes the Boom.
Game, it would definitely be 80,000 people just chanting. Crazy fans like in Argentina, you know?
Listening to The Motto by Drake.
It's gotta be Eminem, Lose Yourself.
A song called Boundless by Aerocore. That's badass.
In my life, I would listen to rap or rock. Music that is loud and that gets me motivated.
Jimmy Conrad, this is the song that gets me pumped up for a game.
Can't stop, won't stop. Where the pigs at?
When I was younger, it was all Minor Threat and punk rock. Then we got soft. Dude, listen, Block Party is not soft. Go listen to their first album, Silent Alarm, again. Whatever you say. Finally, let's say you became a professional athlete. You had all this money, you were a role model. What would you do to give back?
Put up a court in the inner city, you know? I think that's the way to do it.
Constantly visiting local clubs and recreational leagues and stressing the importance of each of them for development.
I would donate to the youth academies so we can help that grow too.
Like to give money to people who are hungry.
Fundraising events in all communities where the kids or anyone will play and compete against each other, and all money raised goes back into the community.
Give like free tickets our make a soccer academy.
I would try to help those of lower social economic status to play the game. The reality is that soccer's still a middle and upper
class sport in this country.
I would most likely donate to a charity for osteogenesis imperfecta, which is a bone disease which I have, which has stopped me from playing soccer.
I would give shit tons of soccer balls to people, build soccer fields in my area, and just give people places to play.
Would probably see if I could partner with Didier Drogba and become part of the Drogba Foundation.
To promote education, and soccer is a gateway to education.
Make sure my parents are living comfortably, because without them, I wouldn't be here. All of the beautiful things that you guys suggested can happen whether you're a professional athlete or not, because honestly, the money will get you started and probably put some nice things in place, but it's the time you spend on the project, the time you spend with the people that need it the most, that's going to make the real difference. That was a trick question. It was. I know, I just said that. Maybe we should start the Warm Ballers Foundation. That is a great idea. Though I'm not sure exactly what we would do yet or what our focus would be, but I bet we could do a lot of good things for people. Also, I probably couldn't do it alone, so would you guys at home want to join? If they're true Warm Ballers, then they don't have a choice. Good point. Yeah, I know. All right, that's it. That is all we got. Goodbye, Alter Ego. Deuces! And goodbye, everyone else. I'll see you next week.